This is Michael Wilson. We're looking at the question, what is the most challenging aspect of following Jesus? I want to be a son. I want to be a child of God. To be something else would be unthinkable. My earthly dad did discipline me. He had my long-term best interest at heart. There were things he wanted me to learn, and I didn't always want to learn it. Not at the time, anyway. I appreciate it now, but it was painful then. God is training me for my good. There are things He wants me to learn. Sometimes He needs to get my attention. I can be stubborn. There's no doubt about that. I do want righteousness and peace, and it can be mine, and it can be yours. I must be a son, though. I must accept discipline. So we learn from the author of Hebrews in Hebrews 12:11. For the moment, all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant. That's true. But later it yields the peaceable fruit of righteousness to those who have been trained by it. One of the most challenging aspects of following Jesus is to endure the discipline of God that God allows in our lives. Sometimes we may face hardships, trials, or corrections, and they do seem unbearable and unfair. Why would God treat me this way? Well, we may wonder why God is allowing us to suffer and how long it will last. But the Bible tells us that God's discipline is not meant to harm us, but to help us grow in holiness and righteousness. So that when we face the unpleasant aspect of discipline, the question is, what is God trying to teach me, and how soon will I learn it? Discipline is not pleasant in the moment, and that's clear, but it has its purpose and a reward. Discipline is like a training process that shapes our character and teaches us to obey God. Discipline is also a sign of God's love and care for us as His children. He does not discipline us to punish us, but to perfect us. He does not discipline us to punish us, but to perfect us. And He wants us to share in His holiness and enjoy His peace. So that's some good news, brothers and sisters. Discipline is means of grace that prepares us for eternity.